Hello and welcome to day 29 of our preparation for Marian Consecration. I'm Blake.
And I'm Madonna, and we are entering the final 5 days of our preparation. So through these days, we'll take some time to look back on the weeks that we spent with our 4 guiding saints and just summarize the things that we did with them throughout the week. So first off is Saint Louis de Montfort. And we're going to look at 3 different words that summarize what we learned from him. Those are passion, baptism, and gift. So the first word we're going to look at is passion. Passion because we remember that St. Louis had a very fiery temper that he inherited from his father. But through his consecration with Mary, that fiery temper was changed into a holy fire and a very zealous spirit. So we look at this when we're thinking of our consecration because the closer we get to Mary, the more likely the Holy Spirit is to come in and fill us with graces. And whenever the Holy Spirit finds a soul that's united to Mary so closely, the Holy Spirit takes over and comes completely and fills us. So just like the bad temper that St. Louis had, it was transformed into a good, zealous spirit, and that's why we have this consecration today. The second word we're going to look at is baptism. When we look at the formula of consecration by St. Louis de Montfort, it begins with a renewal of our baptismal promises. So our baptism makes us into Christ. When we're baptized, we become Christ, but we're not fully realized yet. We still have a lot more growing to do. And so the Holy Spirit used Mary to form Christ, even though they didn't need Mary, right? They used this human person, Mary, to form the Christ child. And so if Mary formed the Christ child, then Mary will also form us. So we start the consecration prayer thinking of our baptismal promises and then allowing Mary to come in and help us grow just like she helped the Christ child grow. And the third word is gift. So as we've talked about gifts several times, not only with St. Louis de Montfort, but there's like 2 gifts, right? So the giving of ourselves and then Jesus giving Mary to us. So in this part of the gift, we're thinking about how we're giving our entire lives to Mary, giving everything we have to Mary. And while that can sometimes seem odd that we're giving everything to Mary, we must realize that if we give everything up to her, then we're going to receive so much more than we gave. If we come into this relationship with Mary feeling sinful and wounded, we'll leave with the Holy Spirit healing us and being better than we were when we started. And so those are our 3 words for today: passion, baptism, and gift. So maybe those 3 can help you think of all the things you learned about St. Louis de Montfort and his consecration prayers.
And you'll notice for these summary days, where we usually would have today's prayer, it's more of an exhortation to spend the day in prayer, reflecting on these words. And so we'll read together what that exhortation is so that we can challenge ourselves to do some heart pondering prayer every day. Spend the day pondering de Montfort's Marian teaching as it is summarized by these 3 words: passion, baptism, and gift. So that'll be our prayer. Salve Regina, Mater Misericordiae, et ad dulcedo, et spes nostra salve. A te clamamus, exules Filii Eve, a te suspiramus, gementes et flentes, in hac lacrimarum vale. Ea ergo advocata
convent.